Hi guys, Teacher DK here, and for this time, I just want to share with you some survival tips in managing the modular distance education as of this moment. So for my students in there, you may use this video as your guide in understanding what are the 7 tips that I've included in your modules. So these 7 tips are: first, we have build your learning space area at home. Second, plan and create a personal daily schedule. Third, keep a record of your resource persons. Fourth, we have the created social media platforms if you have one. Fifth, we have this check and scan your self-learning modules. Sixth, we have this prepare and compile the portfolios. And 7, and last, is observe self-care. So in this case, these 7 tips that I'll be giving are just suggested tips for us to and for you to survive in answering your modules by managing it wisely. So first, build your learning space area at home. So all of my students are encouraged to choose and create their learning space area at home. Ang ining area would include chairs, tables, books, reference materials, or dictionaries for them to utilize during their learning time. So including your learning space, some other references, as mentioned a while ago, your dictionaries, and some learning materials that would help you in answering the modules that you have with you. So the space should be free from noise and other distractions. So that's it. So dapat mas nami nga ang aton nga area is free from any distractions. And mas nami pagid if your area has this good internet connection or good signal para in case you want to contact your teacher, masapo sa imo maka-receive sang message kag ikaw man maka-send sang message. So next we have here, plan and create a personal daily schedule. So with this, you may base this on the suggested classroom program provided by your teacher. So in your modules, I've included in there some suggested classroom program or schedule. So we have in there the suggested classroom program A, B, and C. So each schedule has its specific time frame and schedule for each module para mabalance naton ang pag-answer sa aton nga modules para hindi ta mabudlayan kung anong unahon ta kag kung ano aton nga himuon sa kada adlaw. So post this personal daily schedule on your learning space or area at home. By this, you could manage your time wisely. So in this personal daily schedule, this includes kung alas ano kagabugtaw sa aga, ano imo oras ang breakfast, may break ka man gamay, just like having recess time sa school, and then lunchtime, your snacks sa hapon, and then dinner time. So by this personal daily schedule, hindi ka magtalang kung anong unahon nimo. So in this time nga modular kita, so it's really challenging on our part to manage really our time in answering the modules. I know it's a bit hard, pero I know kaya tani. So plan and create your personal daily schedule. So next, we have here, keep a record of your source persons. Having a copy of a subject teacher's cell phone numbers and or social media links will help you connect with them. So if you may know some persons who can help you in your learning, include them in your contacts. So better to have some list, numbers nila, kag Facebook account via or messenger para hindi ka mo ayawan mag-contact sa ila. So paagi sini, buligan ka mo kag ma-assistiyan sa inyo pag-answer sang modules. Kag base may mga pamangkot ka mo, what are their expected outputs or requirements, so pwede din na mapamangkot sa ila. So that is our keeping a record of your resource persons. Okay, next, we have visit the created social media platforms if may ara ka mo. So in this case, some teachers would create a Facebook Messenger or Facebook group nga i-organize ang ilang estudyante. So the updates and information were given in there in a sort of announcements and information drive sa amo na ang mga platforms. So, always make sure nga ang unod is valid. For the teachers man, dapat make sure nga sakto man ang information nga ibutang naton para hindi man magtala nga aton mga estudyante. So, it should be up to date and valid at the same time. So, again, social media platforms, kung may ara, so, pwede sa Messenger, pwede sa group, or any other social media platforms. So, by this, kung hindi makakontakt via cellphone, pwede maka-reach kay teacher or pwede si teacher maka-reach kay student via social media. Okay? So, those are something about social media platforms. So, next, we have the check and scan your self-learning modules. For our fifth tip, students, please check your modules. Kung ano dira ang kulang, kung ano dira ang hindi mo naintindihan. So, better i-scan naton. Check naton kung anong mga unod. It doesn't mean nga pag scanning mo, you will be answering immediately. By scanning, it's one way of conditioning yourself. Nga, okay, this is the module that I'll be answering later. Okay, this module, unahon ko ni siya, kay do kahapos. So, by checking that out, by checking out your module, it will be big thing for you. It's warming up yourself sa pag-answer sina. So, you may visit the first pages with activities or quizzes. So, better, hindi mo dani pagbasahon ng imo modules. Check mo dani ang anong mga activities nga present sa amo sina sa module. So, anong mga test? May multiple choice bala? May ara dapat nga i-create? May ara dapat nga isulatan? Or may ubrahon ka? Please check lang sa aton nga modules kung anong mga activities dira. Take note of the task and required outputs before reading everything in your modules. So, by this, hindi masayang imo time. Gin-check mo na ang mga quizzes, gin-review mo kung ano dira ang mga content, and balik ka sa mga balasahon para at least hindi mag-waste imo time sa pag-answer sa module. So, always check and scan your self-learning modules. Number 6 tip is prepare and compile your portfolios. Some teachers would have portfolios para i-collect ang mga works ng ilang mga estudyante. So, there will be submitted outputs coming from the students, and after checking, the students are expected to compile these outputs. This will be a proof of their learning. So, your subject outputs should be organized in folders or envelopes, and you may construct a summary of outputs or scores with dates and codes as your references, and ask your teacher about the new normal requirements. So, siguro, portfolios is one of the new normal thing. Dugay naman ni siya ginahimo, pero as of now, one thing nga mahimo natin is the portfolio. It's a collection of students' output or learning. And what will happen here is, much better student to ask your teacher about this. So, try to reach them out and ask kung anong mga expected sa activities nga pag-graduhan niya. Okay? So, that is prepare and compile your portfolios. And last is 7th tip, observe self-care. In this case, it is for you. Eat and drink healthy food and drinks. Take enough rest and sleep. Have some simple stretching exercise or any wholesome physical activities. Be clean and well-groomed always. Avoid too much stress. Take some short breaks if needed. In answering the modules, mas nami nga condition ka. So you need to boost yourself by energizing yourself through eating healthy foods and drinks. One sort of a tip is better nga take a short break sa pag-answer sa module. Hindi lang gid nga pagpasubrahan ang pag-focus dira. Kay by that, hindi ka masyado ma-pressure kag mahagan-hagan ang imo nga nabatsyagan nga kabudlayan sa pag-answer sa module. So, that is why we need to stay healthy. We need to take enough rest kay kisa, hindi na taka panumdum, then taka answer sang aton nga himuon sa aton module. So, these are just some of the survival tips that we have, and those are some of my survival tips. So, students, I hope to see you soon later. By the way, see you soon. And I hope nga safe ka mo. Kag, I know nga challenging ni, but we need to survive all of these. So, these are just survival tips. So, don't forget to pray. And God bless everyone. See you soon.